Hi, Poppy Yeager here. I have a student who's been saying rather inappropriate things lately, and I blame Donald Trump because the rhetoric he's using in my classroom is rhetoric he's gotten from the president. The president has made it okay for one portion of the population to bully and demean another portion of the population. Donald Trump is the most divisive president we've ever had. My students call me Yeager. I don't use a title for reasons I've explained in other TikToks. I don't use Ms., Mrs., Miss. I don't like titles. They're too narrow. They don't really fit who I am. I'm non-binary. I'm open. I'm honest. I've said it before. I have no problem talking about it. That is one of the reasons that I have opted not to use a title. Today in class, one student kept calling me Mr. Yeager. Mr. Yeager. And I kept correcting him. And I said, it's not Mr. I don't use a title. It's just Yeager. Well, at one point then, after I've corrected him about 3-4 times, he looks at me and he goes, you can't be non-binary. Donald Trump said there are only two genders. Donald Trump said there are only two genders. Well, I can tell you I'm standing here and I don't fit either box. I've never fit either box. And the fact that I have the option of being something other, being myself, not being forced into a box is important. And it's not just me. I'm an adult. I can take it. I've handled worse. The student saying this to me is hurtful, but he's a student and he's trying to be hurtful and he's trying to get under my skin. My concern are the other students in the school, in the classroom that might identify somewhere on the queer spectrum. Words like this are going to be immensely hurtful and painful to other students. The fact that Donald Trump is giving the okay to this kind of rhetoric, that he's using this rhetoric and giving the okay for people to bully is not what a leader is supposed to do. He's supposed to bring people together, not try to fan the hatred that already exists in this country. I wrote the student up, and the response from the administration was swift, which is good. I appreciate it. But unfortunately, the problem is not with the student. The problem is with the administration. The problem is with the government. Donald Trump is trying to force people to live lives that aren't them. He's trying to force them into identities that are not theirs. And this is problematic. People are going to die because it's hard being young. It's even harder when you're being told that everything about you is wrong.